Good morning, cousins. It is Saturday, June 26th, and we are headed back. Don't tell them yet. It's a surprise. So we are getting ready to go to Target. We gotta go to Costco. These are all essentials to head us en route to go meet some beautiful people that we are later gonna share with you guys. Harper tried to ruin the surprise. Okay. Now she's kicking me out the bathroom. But yeah, so just wanted to say good morning to you guys. As we try to get out the house, I'll have J Mills check back in later. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to go. Looks like everybody's coordinating but me. I was kinda earlier. Juicy just woke up. Heart, I'm gonna show them your. So cute. And there goes Babe.
Hi. We have a back.
Yeah, so we are getting ready to get on the road and we will be back.
Hey y'all.
What up?
So we are on the way to where we're going. I feel like it's been a journey this morning. So this morning has already been like super crazy. Can I tell them, or are you gonna say I'm talking too much?
No, yes, tell them, and then tell them about like Harper's eye situation.
That's what I was talking about. So yesterday when I picked up Harper from school, like her eye seemed a little swollen. And then I woke her up. I picked her up a little early, and so it was a little crust around her eye, and so I was kind of like, you know, moving the crust out. And the director was like, oh, you know, she just woke up, blase, blase. So she had said all night that her eye was kind of like hurting her. But you know, sometimes, you know, kids, when they notice that you're, you know, watching for something, they tell you it like a little bit more. So anyway, so we were watching to see if it was like, okay, are you really H-U-R-T, or are you kind of like M-I-L-K-I-N-G-ing this? So anyway, so today she woke up and her eye was kind of like shut with the liquid that was coming out. So we tried to do a teledoc call.
Well, so she doesn't have any discoloration in the eye, like what we would identify as pink eye immediately.
Right.
And then she also has like, I can't tell if it's a bruise or like a small rash.
I can't tell because she won't let us get too close.
It's like a little patch. All she keeps saying is that she hurt herself when she was rubbing it. So I'm thinking that she got bit and maybe like was scratching it. So I think something bit her around her eyes. So baby boo has a little band-aid.
So yeah, so that was going on this morning. So that's like really been like on my mind. But thankfully, yeah, focus.
We did pick up some wipes from Target, some eyelid wipes, because we didn't. Jamil like suggested that we don't like use a washcloth, so we could just keep washing them and throw them away. But yeah.
And then we know it's not contagious because these two slept face to face last night.
Right.
So then that's been our morning. And then I felt so good because I had got up early this morning. I was cleaning. I was like on time. So then I took like 30 minutes to do the teledoc stuff that didn't even work. So yeah, so hopefully they'll give us a call a little later, that we'll get a call eventually. Then we had to run a couple of errands. We of course went to Starbucks. We had to do a Target pickup because the littlest boo needed diapers and wipes, and we had to stop by Costco because we had to pick up some party items for the location that we are going to. So it's been a morning.
Yes, and it's almost like we're going on a little mini road trip because our destination is like 55 minutes away from where we live.
Yeah.
But Harper keeps trying to spill the beans.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then in other news, it is a beautiful day in Atlanta, Georgia.
Don't say that. That's a bad word.
What's a bad word, baby?
Don't say Atlanta.
Atlanta is the city.
Are you saying that?
No.
No, we're not in Atlanta right now. Harper says that she has something she wants to say.
We're here.
Yeah, that was so cute, baby. You want to say where we are?
We don't see a house yet.
That's our little vlogger. We don't see a house yet.
Finally. Like, finally.
Hey y'all. I'm trying to see. You know when you be checking out the background, like what is in the background? ground. What's up, y'all? So today is Thursday. I've been promising just to pick up the camera more. If y'all hear something, that's like, that's our messy countertop, and I'm making coffee. So I've been promising to pick up the camera more because typically I only pick up the camera when we're doing something interesting. But you know, I watch vlogs of people's like random daily life, so I'm like, let me just pick up the camera, show y'all what I'm doing. If y'all like it, I'll keep on doing it because I'm doing it and doing it and doing it well. So anyway, so today's been pretty busy. Like some of you guys know, I work full-time. We also run Jamilla and Que full-time. So today, of course, I've been working, and then what I do is when I have meetings for like personal development or Jamilla and Que development, then what I do is like I schedule that during lunch, during breaks, or during like when I get off. So today I had a meeting with a career coach, which was super cool. So what she specializes in, and I'll put her information down below in case you guys are interested as well. She specializes in partnering with women and connecting them with either like, I guess, their corporate job that they would be really connected to, or helping them transition to out of corporate, maybe to full-time entrepreneurship. So that's kind of like where I've reached in my space, where I absolutely love creating content. Like if I could spend my whole day like creating strategy, and I think that's specifically what it is. Like I love thinking of strategy behind social media and behind YouTube, right? But it's just really hard for us, like working full-time, being full-time parents, full-time partners to one another, and then wanting to pick up the camera and talk to y'all. So yeah, so that's where I'm at, and it was a really good meeting with her, so I'm super excited about that. I also have another meeting coming up where doing something exciting for YouTube. So that's just like a quick check-in meeting, like, hey, this is what we're thinking. Does this kind of like align with what you're thinking? Yesterday we had an event where Sequina and I hosted. We were a little nervous going into it. It was an event that was hosted. It wasn't recorded or anything. It was like more of an intimate setting. And what was super exciting about that is that I think it's 2019, did 2020 disappear for y'all? Like, I know we were in the house, but it was like we were in the house and then the year just like, I can't even remember. But in 2019, the saying, your name is in rooms where your feet haven't like touched or where your feet haven't entered, that was following me, right? And I tagged it a lot on Instagram because every time it was sent to me or every time I came across it, I would post it. And I think the end of 2020 and coming into 2021 where a lot of that was realized. And I'm sitting here like always like feeling very blessed that like, you know, people trust us with these kind of opportunities, whether it's like brand partnerships or now like we're about to be official with our manager, like that, like being represented by a company. Like when people see you, like you can value yourself, but when people see that value in you and then they trust you with these partnerships, like it's just like our dream realized. And you know, oh, I'm gonna be a little chatty catty. Where am I at? I'm at 3 minutes. Sequina said if I talk for 5 minutes too long, y'all just gonna keep it moving. So that's why I'm talking fast and giving y'all a lot of information. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you also saw that we met up with Team 2 Moms and 2 Mom Cultures, two mom families that we absolutely love with, absolutely obsessed with, and fans. And I think no matter how big or small or whatever you get, you should always remain a fan of other people, like of what they do, of their work ethic, of how they show up for the community. Like Team 2 Moms was here, like, you know, like pioneering, 2 Mom Culture pioneering, like, so they were in these spaces before we were in these spaces. So we definitely always want to you know, give them their flowers, of course. So it was so amazing to meet with them and hang out with them. And when you're used to being a minority, like in a setting, and then you all come together, you all kind of like are going through the same things, like it just feels so good. Like creating a community just feels good. So I brought that up because we discussed how sometimes like you'll wake up and you'll be like, dang, like I am in the exact place that maybe 2 months ago, 6 months ago, 2 years ago, I was praying to be here right now. So yeah, it was awesome meeting with them. We did not record any content. We tried some TikToks because like Team 2 Moms is like amazing at TikToks, but you know, I'll be honest, we were just vibing so much and the energy was just so like genuine and so there. Like, you know, when you first meet people, especially like when you meet people online, you be like, are you about to be as interesting as you are like in person. So anyway, so yeah, so it was pretty amazing, and I'm hitting my 5-minute mark. I hope y'all enjoyed that little chattiness. We are gonna check in on Sequina, see what she's doing. I'm looking at the time to make sure I don't miss any meetings. So the rest of today is finishing out the work day, picking up the girls. We have some content to record. I do have a Fabletics partnership that I need to shoot and post that for immediately. I also have a partnership with Bite that I need to post with our aligners. And we also are doing something cute for YouTube. So we gotta, you know, film and edit and send that. So yeah, so today's busy day per usual, but you know, I want y'all to see what we do. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, so let's go into Sequina's office and check on her and see how it went, okay? Hello, did you get dressed for this?
I had to put on the blazer and everything.
Oh wow, you look beautiful. I like your bottoms. There was business at the top, party at the bottom. Okay, so I was telling our cousins, well, I was taking them through my day today, about the meetings that I had. Do you feel exposed?
Yes.
Well, you look beautiful. Okay, you wanna tell us how it went?
It went pretty good. So basically it was just like a meet and greet with the COO. And I told him about myself. I came out on the call, and then I also raised a concern about inclusion and the skip on Pride Month, and that just took, he seemed like he was shocked. But he immediately said once he dropped my call, he was getting on the phone with the head of HR, and he would have an answer for me by Tuesday. And
boom.
He would help me out with my charter, and he reassured me that going forward we'll make sure that things are a little better.
Awesome. So he just didn't even know it was Pride Month?
No.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
He kind of got, when he said LGBT, I think he said he didn't get it right.
It's a lot of letters, huh? He said it's a whole y'all. That's what he should have said. Yeah, y'all. No, sir, it's LGBTQIA.
So I'm gonna IM my manager now and see what she thought, you know.
Okay, so how do you feel sticking up for yourself and your community at your job?
I feel like a little you.
Like a little me?
I was using some of your lines.
No, what are my lines? Tell me what about
I said, you know, as for me as a member of the LGBTQIA plus community, as well as an advocate, it is important for me to come out in spaces where people cannot. So this is one of these spaces where I feel like I have to stand up.
You go, girl. I'm so proud of you.
And he was just saying he was very thankful for me come by. He mentioned that so many times that he said most people would not bring up this type of conversations.
Yeah.
And he's glad that I did.
Y'all, I'm so proud of my baby. Okay, you talk to your manager. Yeah, that's so good, because I talk about all the time, like when I first started, I started at a bigger bank where Sequina and I met, and then I went to more of a regional bank, and now it's become a huge bank. But when I first came, like, it just felt more traditional, so I didn't feel comfortable with coming out. And I remember I would like come to work on Monday, and everyone would talk about what they were doing on the weekend, and they were like, oh, what did you do? And I'm like, girl, I want to tell you, I don't know you, and you might judge me. And it took like a manager of mine that I had, he was my manager maybe like 4 or 5 years at my career, and he was like out and very vocal at work, and it was like beautiful, and it made me feel comfortable. And then I had another coworker who was out, who would talk about his husband all the time, and it just made me realize like others have paved the way for me, and I need to continue to be like a trailblazer and pave the way. And Sequina talking about this with, and I said her CEO earlier, her COO, for her to talk about this with him and open up this to his eyes when other people are at her job and at working at the company, when they start doing those messages, it's gonna feel so inclusive. So that's so exciting. That's exactly what we want to do, and I'm so proud of her for doing that. So yeah, so y'all leave comments below, tell me, because we did this poll on our Instagram but not on our YouTube. Let us know what they did at your job for Pride, and if you've ever had a company that your values and your missions, their mission statement and their values didn't align with yours, and what you did and how connected you felt with your company. Because I think some companies really take it for granted that when you feel like when you really feel bought into what that company stands for, you work a little bit differently. Like, you work a little bit harder, because you like, y'all see me, I see y'all, we see each other. Okay, y'all, Hey guys, okay, so I'm actually in my Fabletics outfit. I was supposed to record us doing something. Filming it. And what had happened was we was moving so fast so that I could go pick up the girls, because I had to pick up the girls by 6. And I don't know if you guys saw our post on Jamilla and Que, our stories. We actually picked up the girls for the first time late. So it wasn't until like around 5 that I get a text from her asking me if I have her car keys in my purse. Which I did. Those had to be picked up by 6. And I was in Buckhead, having just left the Benihana. So I was about an hour away. So I couldn't get to her or to the girls because we need 2 car seats for these 2 babies. So thankfully, after like us reaching out to like my neighbor, their godfather, Sequina actually was able to get in touch with my sister, who thankfully was able to come here and pick Sequina up and the car seats up and take her to the daycare to pick up the babies. Now I can go ahead and pick them up and not be late. Oh, I don't even know what y'all were looking at. So now I can pick them up and not be late. And y'all, let me tell you guys something. So I'm talking to y'all thinking like I'm by myself. That Sequina's already left. And she's out here like creating content. And she got cut. What's going on, yeah? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I was telling you guys, like, I had just posted about how good it feels like on my Instagram for my Fabletics post, how good it feels to like dress in activewear and how good it makes you feel. And like, it's no cap. I've been wanting to say that because that's what the young folks say. No, but like, it's really true that like I do feel better like when I'm already like dressed and ready to go, versus like I used to like be in my pajamas. Then when it was time to pick up the girls, I'd have to go change, or like even if you think about like moving or going and walking or doing something, you're like, dang, like what am I gonna wear? But if you wake up and put on your activewear, then it's like, girl, like go on lunch, go get your body moving, doing something, because you already dressed. Yeah, and then there's babe. You see how close she gets to my car? Oh my god. Yeah. Hey baby, you're so beautiful. Ooh. She's gonna go get that 1 inch of her lineup cut. Yeah, I promise, like I'm not this shady in real life. I'm like more shady. Love you guys.